Module overview. The human arm is a highly versatile and expressive structure capable of conveying force, delicacy, rhythm, and balance in figure drawing. Due to its range of motion, complex anatomical structure, and frequent overlap with other parts of the body, the arm presents significant challenges to both novice and advanced artists. In this module, you will undergo a deep exploration of arm anatomy, starting from the skeletal framework, moving through muscular systems, and culminating in applied practice of drawing arms in a variety of gestures, foreshortened angles, and expressive poses. Emphasis will be placed on rhythmic flow, constructive breakdown, functional anatomy, and artistic stylization. First, skeletal framework of the arm. Understanding the bones of the arm is foundational for mastering proportion, joint articulation, and orientation in space. A. Major bones humerus, upper arm bone, connects the shoulder to the elbow. Has a ball joint, glenohumeral joint at the top, and a hinge joint at the bottom. Radius and ulna, forearm bones. Radius, lateral, thumb side, in anatomical position. Rotates over ulna in pronation. Ulna, medial, pinky side. Forms the elbow with humerus, olecranon process. Their interaction allows for supination and pronation of the forearm. B. Joints, shoulder joint, ball and socket, provides multidirectional rotation. Elbow joint, hinge, flexion and extension. Radio-ulnar joints enable rotational movement of the forearm, wrist joint. Not deeply covered here, explored in Module 9. Second, proportions and measurement. Standard proportion, arm span equals height of figure. Upper arm approximately equals forearm in length, with slight variation. Elbow falls approximately at the bottom of the rib cage. Wrist aligns near the top of the pelvis, ASIS. Shoulder to elbow, approximately elbow to wrist, approximately wrist to fingertips, in full arm length. Understanding arm proportions is essential in both neutral standing poses and highly foreshortened or dynamic actions. Third, muscular anatomy of the arm. The arm contains superficial and deep muscles that impact form, surface landmarks, and pose dynamics. A. Upper arm muscles. Biceps brachii. Flexes elbow, visible in front view. Has two heads, short and long. Triceps brachii, extends elbow, visible in back view. Three heads, long, lateral, medial, brachialis, lies beneath the biceps. Important for form building and flexion. B. Forearm muscles. Extensor group, posterior/lateral side, controls wrist and finger extension, visible when arm is pronated. Flexor group, anterior medial side, responsible for gripping and wrist flexion, pronounced when arm is supinated. Brachioradialis, diagonal strap-like muscle on lateral forearm prominent during mid-flex positions. 4. Planes and masses of the arm. To construct arms in 3D space, artists simplify them into geometric forms and planes. Upper arm, cylinder or flattened box. Forearm, twisted box or wedge because of rotational muscle mass. Elbow, hinge and protrusion point. Shoulder, sphere or cap connecting to torso and scapula. Plane changes indicate muscle bulges in bone angles, vital for shading and rendering. 5. Functional movement and range of motion. The arm's complexity lies not just in its anatomy, but in its mobility and range of motion. Shoulder articulation, abduction, raise laterally, adduction, lower back to side, flexion, forward movement, extension, backward, internal and external rotation. B. Elbow articulation, flexion, bending, extension, straightening. C. Forearm rotation, supination, palm up, radius and ulna parallel. Pronation, palm down, radius crosses over ulna. Artists must observe and exaggerate natural arcs of these movements to create believable gestures. 6th, gestural flow and arm expression. Arms can convey strength, softness, elegance, or power. Understanding the rhythmic line of action and flow of energy is essential in dynamic figure work. Gesture drawing focuses on the curve from shoulder to fingertips. Contrapposto balance between the arms and legs enhances figure energy. Dynamic poses often use asymmetry in arm placement for drama. Study masterworks where arms carry the weight of emotion or narrative, such as Michelangelo's Creation of Adam or Rodin's sculptures. 7. Arm in foreshortening and perspective. Drawing arms in extreme angles or foreshortening is one of the most advanced figure drawing challenges. Break arm into simplified volumes, box, wedge, cylinder. Use overlapping lines to show depth. Establish anchor points, shoulder, elbow, wrist. Apply cylindrical cross contours to indicate rotation and form in space. 8. Common mistakes and fixes. Disconnected arm from torso fix. Anchor the arm at the scapula and clavicle. Same length upper and lower arms in foreshortening, fix. Apply perspective shortening with compression and overlap. Misplaced elbow fix. Locate it structurally using ribcage and waistline flat forearm muscles. Fix, twist the forms, add flexor/extensor bulges. 9. Practice routines. Constructive studies. Draw arms as boxes, cylinders, and wedges. Muscle overlays. Sketch anatomy over mannequins. Copy masters. Analyze arms in old master drawings and sculptures. Life drawing. Focus sessions on arms in various poses. Rotation studies, draw same pose in multiple arm rotations. Learning outcomes. By the end of Module 8, you will be able to accurately draw arm bones and surface muscles from multiple angles, understand proportion and movement of arm components, depict complex actions like twisting, flexing, and foreshortening. Integrate arms into full figure gestures with confidence and anatomy. Apply shading and structure to create solid, dynamic arms.